Okay, now if you all recall, on one of my videos earlier this week, I had briefly analyzed whatever Miracle was trying to achieve with Ipeleng. I mean, to put it in plain words, Miracle wants to jump on a ship with Ipeleng, and initially she had been sort of reciprocating his energy, but then all of a sudden yesterday she gave him an ultimatum, which we're going to be discussing on this video. It was kind of dramatic. I'm going to be frank with you all. Miracle putting up the countenance of one who had been given breakfast or served breakfast, you know, one who had been heartbroken. It was kind of funny to me, yes, but there's a lot, you know, under the bridge. There's a lot of water under the bridge, and Khosi, in a conversation with Yemi in Santon, kind of revealed my suspicions all along. So we're going to be talking about that. Oh yes, and there was also the event of the evicted housemates pictures appearing all of a sudden in the diary room's photo gallery, and it sort of gave Ipeleng some sort of brain reset, which kind of influenced her ultimatum that she gave to Miracle. We're going to be looking into that. We'll discuss it on this video. And there was also the conversation between Olivia and Blueaiva. Ladies and gentlemen, I listened to that conversation and I had 1,000,001 questions, and I also had the answer to those questions, and I don't know, but you know what? I'm going to go ahead and spill it all on this particular episode of Frankly Speaking with BBNaija, and where we do not completely cover, we're going to catch up on our live stream today by 3 p.m. WAT. So please guys, make it a date with us. It's been a while. The whole of last week we did not have our live stream. I have thoroughly missed you all so much, and I cannot wait to catch up with every single one of you. All right, so 3 p.m. WAT, make it a date with us. All right, and yeah, you are all specially welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is BBNaija. This is Frankly Speaking with Glory, and I am the girl with the T. If you are yet to become a part of this community, please just go ahead and do exactly what you see on your screen. All right, as that's one of the easiest and fastest ways for you to receive a lot of my videos whenever I upload a new one. That said, let's quickly proceed into the conversation of this video. So first off, a massive congratulations to Justin, aka Juju Baby, now turned Juju Man, yes, who is now a member of the $1,000 club. Yes, Justin emerged the winner of the Arena Games last night at the fastest finished time of 1 minute 30 seconds. Guys, I was really impressed. And it was so refreshing to see how the rest of the housemates were genuinely excited for him. Yes, it was such a delight. I was happy because normally Justin is not the competitive type, you know, but the fact that he was able to pull off such a feat last night, I was really impressed, and I was actually genuinely happy for him. Anyways, after the Arena Games, the housemates trooped back into the mansion, and that was where they met Big Brother's massive surprise. Yes, so as we all must have seen on BBNaija and BBMzansi, the evicted housemates pictures were on full display in the photo gallery. If you look towards the transparency of the door that shields the diary room from the rest of the house, you would have noticed that there is a gallery on the wall. So all the evicted housemates pictures, yes, whilst they were in the house, some of them their mug shots, and some of them their pictures from them being interviewed by either Lawence or Ebuka on the stage, was on full display on the wall, and it got the housemates kind of emotional. Now, aside every other housemate's feelings, how they were, you know, what they were feeling, whatever, my particular focus was on Ipeleng. Ipeleng looked dumbstruck. Yes, she stood right there on the spot and was staring at Luke's picture. Yeah, remember, Ipeleng had tried to live freely in the house ever since Luke and JP's eviction. And she had tried to just mingle. She had tried to let herself go. If you all recall, whilst Luke was in the house, Ipeleng was stuck up in this box of trying to creating content. Yes, with Luke. Yeah, they called that a relationship, but they were very, you know, erotically active, you know, kissing, smooching, fingering, doing all manner of stuff in the garden, in the toilet, or beneath the duvet. They were very active. According to both of them at that point in time, they had a ship going on. But then, surprisingly, after Luke's eviction, Ipeleng kind of tried to make a move back to Juicy J, who had indicated his interest and his attraction to her before. She had not reciprocated his affections. Even whilst Luke was in the house, she used to refer to what they had as, creating content, strategically trying to create content. Luke, on the other hand, felt like he had made his mark and had imprinted his mark on Ipeleng. So when he leaves the house, he's very, very confident that Ipeleng was not going to move on to any other guy. But after his eviction, Ipeleng had been very comfortable, to make statements like, oh, that was not even a relationship, that kind of thing. She probably did not realize how neck deep she was with Luke. And then came Miracle, right? Now, Miracle all of a sudden started making his advances at Ipeleng. Now, initially she was enjoying the attention, but then she realized that, this guy is still sort of obsessed with chasing after Khosi, provoking Yemi, irritating Yemi, all just to get at him, through Khosi or whatever. And she realized that, okay, it was going to be messy. She did not want to get herself all up in that mix. So she was thrown into a dilemma. Should she accept and agree to Miracle's advances or not? Now, they were still in the process of having that conversation, back and forth here and there. And whilst they were having conversations, she was wholeheartedly accepting all of Miracle's kindness, right? Miracle would help her iron her laundry. Miracle would help her arrange them. Miracle would prepare food and, kind of giving her all those special treatment from one person who is kind of making his move onto another person. And she was enjoying it. And then last night, Big Brother's display of the evicted housemate, kind of gave her a rude awakening. She saw Luke's picture and it got her all emotional. And then she outrightly told Miracle last night that she was, deliberately keeping herself because she felt like she had a genuine connection with Luke whilst he was in the house, and she is very curious to know what the future holds for both of them outside the house. So for now, she would not want to get into anything with anybody in the house until she goes out of the house and meets with Luke, that she feels like she has a genuine connection with Luke. Now, Miracle, on the other hand, has been pressing. Guys, not today. Not yesterday. In fact, from last week, Miracle has been pressing and pressing and pressing. The pressure keeps getting worse every single day. Miracle wants a yes from Ipeleng by all means. He goes to the extent of being very, very dramatic with his pleas, right? He goes on his knees, he makes it public to the whole house that he actually has feelings for Ipeleng. So last night, when Ipeleng had given him her ultimatum, Miracle was looking rejected. He was looking like he had just been served breakfast. But I did not feel any sign of remorse for him at all. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we know the truth. We know that Miracle is not like genuinely interested in Ipeleng like that. I've given you guys reasons before that for Miracle, it's all a game. I mean, from what we heard from Miracle's mouth directly during his diary session, he had revealed that there was somebody that had his heart already on the outside, Chibusoma, and then there was also Khosi in the house, whom he is still actively chasing after. Yes, partially because he wants to score a point, and then partially because he wants to win over Yemi. Yes, Khosi sometimes indulges him, sometimes she does not. And then last night, Khosi and Yemi, they were having conversations, and Khosi had revealed that this whole Miracle chasing Ipeleng had actually started on the very day that she and Miracle were having conversations, and she had told Miracle that she felt like Yemi was flirting with Miracle. As a matter of fact, she was scared that if Yemi and Elisa won the head of house, that they probably might have sex in the head of house lounge, that those were affairs. So she said that it was that very day that she had opened up about Yemi to Miracle during one of their conversations, that Miracle had taken that cue and had immediately started to actively chase after Ipeleng. So guys, the whole thing just made sense instantly, and it was very obvious, guys. It was very obvious because Ipeleng had also asked Miracle this particular question several times. Okay, when you came into the house newly, why didn't you make your advances at me? And Miracle was coming off with the excuse of, oh, and because Luke was in the picture.
So when did you realize that you actually wanted to talk to me?
I realized that when you left. I mean, obviously, I saw you when you came upstairs, I refused to talk to you.
Ipeleng is no fool because she has equally been watching everything that's been happening in the house. She has seen how Miracle, has publicly declared his affections for Khosi, how he has publicly been fighting Yemi, publicly been harassing Yemi, publicly been provoking Yemi, from time to time. So she's been seeing all of these things, and she knows for a fact that Miracle still has feelings for Khosi.
What I'm trying to do is try to understand it. Try to understand that if two people were put in front of you, which was me and her, who you would pick. You think that now.
And I said, no. And I said, why?
Why?
Because you took time to go through them.
She was not buying, any of Miracle's declaration of affection for her. And so she told him last night, listen, I'm not ready for this conversation. I've told you I'm going to wait till I get out of the house, to have my own conversations with Luke, because I feel like we have something genuine going on there. And Miracle was trying to emotionally blackmail her, by telling her that also you're going to make yourself sad in this house, just because you are curious to find out the situation of things, on the outside. But she was still holding her ground, and I loved it. So guys, Khosi's revelation to Yemi last night, it just went to prove that for real, all of my suspicions about Miracle in the house, about his so-called affections for Ipeleng is actually all about the competition between him and Yemi. And I'm not surprised. Anyways, we're going to talk more about that during the live stream today, because I would love to know you all's thought about it. These are just my observations from what I have seen and heard on the show. All right, I would love to know what you all think. Going on to Ipeleng and Blueaiva's conversation. So it was quite interesting for me listening to Olivia kind of accusing Blueaiva of not being able to keep secrets. Like she was outrightly telling Blueaiva that, oh, I'm scared, of telling you anything about me and Thabang, because I feel like you go and tell Thabang.
I really thought you have that I'm scared that you don't get carried away and spill. To who? Maybe to Thabang. Like to who? I don't know. Olivia, I'm literally close to you.
From all she was saying, she was kind of insinuating that Blueaiva was a gossip, that Blueaiva cannot be trusted with, vital information as a friend. And that was such a huge turn off for me, because I was looking at Olivia, I'm like, girl, you are the chronic gossip in the house. You and your friends, you, Nana, Yvonne, you people are terrible gossips. Yes, there was a time Blueaiva joined them, but then she probably felt like, okay, this thing is not really making sense at all. It's not really giving mature vibes. And then she had kind of removed herself from the gossip gang. But there's nobody that's been watching this season of Big Brother Titans that's not aware that Olivia is an unrepentant gossip in that house. So listening to her, making it look like, oh, she was a saint, even declaring that, oh, she's not a gossip, to Blueaiva. Oh my God, guys, it was such a turn off. I'm like, oh my God, I can't stand this girl right now. I can't stand this girl right now. And then she went ahead to be interrogating Blueaiva about her friendship or whatever she has with Thabang, that, oh, so do you like Thabang? Oh, so does Thabang like you? Or do you think Thabang likes you romantically? Oh, okay, maybe he likes you and maybe you think he likes you, and then you're cautioning him not to like. I was just listening to Blueaiva defending herself. I was looking at Olivia looking for validation, and I'm like, is this girl so blind? Like, is Olivia so blind that she has not realized that Blueaiva is the least of her worries in that house when it comes to Thabang? Is it that she's so blind, or she's just looking for a scapegoat to, vent her frustrations to? I don't understand. Because guys, there are two people in the picture. There's Khosi, and then there's Nelisa. Nelisa's stronghold on Thabang is such as that of a crab. If you've seen where a crab is holding on to something, they would literally want to die there. They would not want to release their claws off that thing. That is how Nelisa's hold on Thabang is in that house. Nelisa has made up her mind that even though Thabang makes her feel small, Even though Thabang embarrasses her, even though Thabang continuously reminds her of the fact that she actually fucked Melly in that house, that she's not going to go anywhere. That is what she has determined to do. Last night, I was just watching the way Thabang was playing mind games with Nelisa. One minute he was chilling with her in Santon, the next minute he left, you know, and the way he was even behaving, guys, I just felt like that was just disrespectful. But Nelisa is ready to die there. Now, that is Nelisa. And then there's Khosi on the other hand, whom it seems as though Thabang is legitimately chasing because of the game. I mean, these two people, they are literally chasing each other. Khosi is chasing Thabang. Thabang is chasing Khosi. Guys, they don't even hide it anymore. They do it in broad daylight. Olivia is aware. And I'm like, so Olivia, you're aware of these two people. Are you so much of a coward that you cannot go and confront them? Or maybe draw your own battle line with them? Instead, you are coming to Blueaiva because you've seen that Blueaiva is so much of a peaceful person. You know, she does not like confrontations that much. She's just chilled. She's just vibes. She's just cruising. And because she calls herself your friend, you just feel like, okay, you can come and bully her about Thabang. I mean, guys, it was such a turn off. That conversation was so annoying. And I'm like, at this point, Olivia is just being a coward. And that's on period. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to stop talking about this whole thing here. We'll see 3 p.m. WAT on the live stream, all right? But in the meantime, I would love to know your thoughts about all of this, you know, shenanigans here and there in the comment section below. So just go ahead and share. And I'll see you guys on another video soon. Have an amazing day. Bye.